everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jackson Schultz, and I'm the director of TRiO Student Support Services. You've probably heard the word unprecedented a lot this year, and you may be tired of it. It's not a bad word, it's just a little overused because we're trying to describe a situation that none of us have seen in living memory. So I decided to look it up. And the dictionary defines unprecedented as never before known or experienced. My parents didn't go to college, so they didn't know how to help me complete a FAFSA or pick my classes or run a degree audit. But they are some of the smartest, most well-read people I have ever met. When I graduated from high school, my father gave me this dictionary. And even though I can look up any definition on my phone, I've hauled this dictionary across the country with me every time I've moved. To my dad, college was unprecedented. It was a never before known or experienced world, so he didn't know how to help me become a successful first-generation student. But for him, just about everything he knows, he taught himself by looking it up in a book. So he didn't know what I would need as a student, but he did know that somewhere in these 1,500 pages, there would be answers to questions I would have. He knew that this dictionary could be a roadmap, that it would give me guidance when I was facing something that I had never experienced before, because he believed that with knowledge and with a little bit of perseverance, I could overcome any obstacle. And I believed him, and I still do. And the reason that I work in TRiO is because I know that with the knowledge that you have gained at Green River, and with some perseverance, you are going to be able to overcome any obstacle that you encounter on the next stage of your journey. And that even in the face of those obstacles, you will be able to look inside yourself, find the roadmap that you have created this year for overcoming the unknown, and take all of your skills and strengths and your brilliant ideas, and you will make the world a more just and sustainable place. And you'll share your knowledge and skills and roadmaps with those coming behind you because you have an obligation to pass on what you've learned. Knowledge is meant to be shared. Because even though going to college may have been unprecedented for many of your families, by graduating, you've set an example for your younger siblings or cousins or children. And for them, because of you, going to college will be a new precedent. Congratulations.
Hello, Green River Gators. I am excited to celebrate TRiO students and your commencement. I want to begin by personally thanking Jack, Jamie, Rozella, Sharmarke, Shweta, and Ciara, alongside all the student tutors and leaders in TRiO who have helped me this year, an amazing year and a successful one. I really am honored. I'd like to call out the creativity and intentional time and effort that all of the staff have put into serving each of you individually and collectively over the past year, and especially during this time of COVID and the pandemic that we've all been in. You are graduating in a time in the world like no other, and we know that these experiences as students have been difficult, but you have been resilient and persistent, and you are accomplishing your goals. The current health crisis has disrupted much of what we knew as normal in higher education. In the wake of this pandemic, new norms have developed. Many more will emerge over the course of the next year. Despite the challenges and uncertainty COVID-19 has thrown at us, we've all responded. Our faculty and support services quickly transitioned to online and virtual formats, enabling us to complete the year with minimal interruptions. Our Gators students, each of you, greeted the change with resilience, and you completed your coursework with success. Many of our determined staff, custodians, groundskeepers, safety, facilities, food services employees never even left our campus. They maintained it for us, waiting for us to reopen and welcome people back. Many of us have seen increases in opportunities for buildings to open and people to come to campus. As we have come to expect Our students, each of you, have been steadfast. You have continued to support one another and the college throughout this trying period in our history. Gators will not be deterred, and as I have always said, you are strong, you are resilient, and you care about our community. We have decided as a group we must learn to live, study, and work in the midst of COVID-19. You did it. You came out and made it happen through being an online format, working alongside one another in small groups virtually. You made it happen. I want to call out and talk just briefly, though, about our recent graduates. Congratulations to those of you who will be graduating. You did so in a virtual environment. You worked diligently to overcome obstacles, maintain personal and academic responsibilities, and finish what you set out to accomplish. We recognize your grit, your persistence, and even the failures you encountered and overcame. This is great work. I also want to acknowledge the faculty and staff who have served our TRiO students with intention and care. Your wraparound support for our students in and out of the classroom has been unwavering. You have served as teachers, as mentors, as advisors, and role models, creating opportunities for our students to be educated scholars, encouraging them to be vulnerable and asking for help and support, and motivating and helping them to overcome and persist, even in the most difficult of failure and hardship. So thank you, faculty, staff, who have helped our TRiO students achieve their goals this year. TRiO has served over 200 students per year who are degree seeking and transfer bound to four-year colleges and universities. Our TRiO programs, and we have a new one this year, requires at least 2/3 of our students coming from low-income families, first generation, where neither parent graduated from college, and or students with disabilities. We have veterans that are in our program in TRiO, and we have many, many diverse students who are here seeking support and help to accomplish goals as maybe first-time students graduating in their families. I grew up in a low-income family myself in a small town in Massachusetts. It was a manufacturing and textile community, similar to our local communities around our campus. And my dad didn't finish high school, and my mom worked in the same factory for 30 plus years. I too was a first-generation college student who had no idea how to navigate difficult and what I would call bureaucratic systems. My struggles were possibly similar to your struggles. What I recall most, though, about my experience was my parents' expectations of me to go to college so I could have a different life than what they had. And that in turn made me question my own expectations of myself. I was afraid of letting people down, and I was afraid of failure, which I assume some of you might have experienced during this tenure, especially during COVID. As much of you have tried to avoid failure, it always seems to show up in some way, unfortunately. But I know that you had probably amazing people when you felt like you didn't know if you could keep going, like faculty and staff who help you overcome it, especially the TRiO staff who were there for you when you probably needed them most. And I know that there's been many hardships along the way, but I hope that you reached out and got the support that you needed. And I assume you did because you're here ready to graduate. Hopefully you had someone here that helped you feel like you had a sense of community and that you had a sense of belonging. What I learned from those who helped me along the way is that the experience with failure emerges no matter how much you try to avoid it. It's part of the fabric of life. However, with those experiences, with failure comes an inner confidence, a stronger will, a greater discipline, and knowledge of not how to do it in a way that's going to prevent you from succeeding, but in a way to allow you to become wiser, stronger, more resilient, because you learned how to overcome adversity. Failing allowed me to know more about myself. It helped me reach out to others to get support, and it helped me earn my academic credentials. So as you proceed with your path to achieve your goals, always keep in mind that this experience with failure along your journey may be a way to help you embrace life, to help seek support from others to overcome it, and to become stronger in your path. So many of you who are graduating, you're going to continue to have experiences of hardships and struggles, but I'm hoping that you learned at Green River how to overcome by seeking support, looking and reaching out to others, and finding a way to help yourself get to where you want to be and where you want to go. We'll always be here for you if you need us, so don't hesitate to come back. Your path to your bachelor's degree is often long, it's sometimes indirect, many times uncertain, and sometimes it seems like you're never going to get there, but you will. TRiO staff and Green River faculty hopefully served you well, helped you navigate through many of the constraints that affected your educational journey along the way, and now you are a successful student, completing a degree, you're an amazing scholar, and you are a Green River graduate. I am so happy, so honored to be able to say congratulations to all of you. I wish you luck in your future with your academic pursuits and your professional career goals. We're blessed you selected Green River as your college of choice, and we look forward to hearing about your amazing future and journey in life. So with that, I will just say, go Gators! Enjoy, celebrate, and let your families, friends, neighbors, and all those know that Green River is here for you and that the spirit of the Green River experience remains with you and becomes a legacy and part of who you are. Appreciate you all. Take care. Bye now.
Hi everyone, this is Rozella. Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it. I always knew you would reach this major milestone in your life. So I'm sure looking back that you may have thought, oh, I'm never going to be able to complete this journey when you first started at Green River. But here you are. You've achieved things that you probably thought were insurmountable obstacles, and you did it. And we're so proud of you, and we're so excited for you to move on to the next chapter in your academic and professional lives. So, big virtual hug from me, and I wish you all the best. Congratulations again. It's amazing.
Hello, TRiO students. This is Sharmarke Ahmed, your educational planner, the guy you started the journey with. And I felt like we started in my office in person, and now we're doing everything through online. I want to say you are a generation that are being tested. You have faced through many adversities. I have been there. I'm bold witness in your journey. I also want to give a shout out to the parents for sticking around, for emailing me and telling me, Sharmarke, can we keep going? I want to say thank you for being part of the journey as well too. It was a pleasure to see your growth, and I know this is not the final stop in your journey. Keep going. The future is bright because of you. I want to say we need people. We need the human beings to keep going, and so we need the next generation to keep going strong. And if you always need me, you can always reach out to me through LinkedIn, through make another Zoom appointment with me again. And so I want to say once more, I'm proud of you guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Shweta Kumar, and if you hadn't met with me during your time in TRiO, I started in January as the TRiO STEM advisor. I just wanted to take this time to congratulate you all on your upcoming graduation. As someone who was also a first-generation college student from a low-income background, I know sometimes we can get so caught up in crossing the finish line that we forget to take a step back to reflect and be proud of what we've accomplished. I also want to acknowledge that not only was this last year challenging for everyone, but we recognize the hard work and effort you have all put into your entire educational journey from the beginning. You persevered through every obstacle that came your way, and yet this is only the beginning of your entire journey. Your entire TRiO team is so proud of you for accomplishing this milestone. And with that, make sure to always take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. We will always be rooting for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ciara, and I just wanted to say congrats on your well-deserved success, and I wish you the best on your next adventure.
Hello TRiO students, this is Debbie Herndon, TRiO alum and TRiO tutor. Good afternoon, and I miss seeing you all. I became a TRiO student in my late 40s, and I graduated in 2009 at age 49. My proudest TRiO moment would be that moment that I walked across the stage and received my diploma saying that I had graduated from college. And I was able to do that in front of my family, my kids, my husband, and my mother. And I became the first person in my family to earn a college degree. And that is something that all of you are about ready to do. And that's the culmination of all your hard work and your dedication, even in spite of the trials that life has thrown at you. You are about to receive that coveted college diploma. Congratulations. Leave here knowing that you've accomplished a great thing. And when you go out into the world and do whatever it is that life is going to bring you to do, remember those around you and inspire them, be kind to them, and help somebody else along the way. Congratulations, graduates. Well done.
Hi, my name is Chris Edwards, and I am going to be graduating this summer with my Associate of Applied Science Technology. I do plan on continuing my education in the fall and continue on to get my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. My proudest moment here at Green River College was my first quarter back getting a 4.0. And I should also be getting a 4.0 this quarter, and I'm really proud of that. I do appreciate everything that TRiO has been able to do for me, between the guidance from my advisor and the extra help that I've gotten with scholarships, with getting me in touch with the Green River Foundation scholarship is invaluable. One of the biggest challenges for me has been keeping the finances going to be able to afford to go to school and concentrate on school. And all of this has helped a lot. My biggest advice that I can give to anybody that is just starting at Green River, it does not matter how old you are. If you put the time and the effort in, you will do good. If you're a teenager that is just starting college, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you are able to finish and go in one smooth shot. And if you're just coming back to school like I did, congratulations. It's a hard step to take, but you are doing the right thing. And I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tamimi Shamal. I'm transferring from Green River College to Green River College. I'm going to get my bachelor in Green River College in software development. My proudest moment is when I was new in the college, in Green River College, I met TRiO. And they gave me the real hope. And they supported me to achieve my academic goals. My favorite thing about TRiO is advisors. When you need help, they are always available to help you out. They did it for me. I am so proud of them and I'm so happy. My words to my peers, it's good to know what kind of services Green River College has. Use them, and they are really supportive to reach your academic goals. And also, if you want to be really a successful student, join TRiO. They have a lot of things. If you are eligible for TRiO program, please join and you will enjoy it. Thank you so much.
You did it, Gators!